once...
What the? A bitter pill to swallow.
Stop that! Oh, stand with me.
Seems like an emergency.
The doctor will see you. Strike a pose.
Here you are. Stand! Mind the side effects. Taking a turn for the better. Process of elimination.
Out of my way!
Mind the side effects.
Wait. Huh? No. Whatever. Here you go.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Thank you for
The doctor will see you now.
Perfect.
The only ones for the job. Huh?
All it asks us to do is to find a missing person.
Huh? Then what?
I came across this commission while it seems simple, with the reputation of the
Well, that's us for sure.
If it proves to be beyond your...
Okay, so,
This commission was jointly... But the problem is...
they're all from the same village, but they don't even know his name?
Unlikely. Besides, putting up in any case.
Alright then, let's go! I'm starting...
I guess the housework can wait.
I can do it.
We made it to Vamara Village! Why don't we talk to some of the villagers to learn a little bit more about the missing guy? If this commission is really as challenging as Catherine made it out to be...
Hello there. You look...
Oh, no, we're...
Ah, so you're here about that? To be honest, we aren't holding. We've pretty much had it up...
So, this person we're looking for, what's his...
I don't know. I really...
Okay.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean... I know it may seem like... We just don't... At least that's what...
Alright.
Young guy. I chat with him when I didn't have any customers. I even saw him stick out his neck for others on more than one occasion.
Now that you've started talking about him, you don't seem nearly as down in the dumps as...
But of course, everyone in the village is... There aren't many young people like him nowadays. So genuine...
Could he have just moved...
No, he's not the type to leave without saying goodbye. And anyway, moving away without being seen by a single person in the village...
Huh. Alright, thanks for...
It's the guests I hear.
Hi, Grandpa!
Ah,
Could you tell us
Of course, with my failing eyesight, I'm afraid I can't offer much about his appearance. I don't think his parents are still living in the village. He would often take time to visit the elder, and whenever someone has the village...
Wow. He seems like such a nice and gentle person. No wonder, it's okay. Well, Traveler, what do you think? Paimon thinks so, and nobody has been able to tell us anything about his family or where he lived? Wait, so you're saying it's not that he's been erased, necessarily? Okay, Paimon's gonna need...
You two are the adventurers who just arrived, right?
Yep, sure are.
I'm so glad to hear that. My name is Atosa, by the way. I grew up here in Vamara Village. Anyway, I just wanted...
Yeah, no need to...
There's no rush.
Is this the...
Yep. I know it doesn't... We used to... I was actually adopted by the people of Vamar. I was surrounded...
Alone?
Everyone has their own problems to deal with. Really? Wow, that sounds really nice. You're quite lucky. When it comes to our missing villager, no matter what came my way, he was so thought ever since he No, none of those things.
Wow. Did he ever tell you...
He most... Oh, right! I did ask him about his... I didn't know whether that meant they had left the village. Look at me. The last time I talked this much in one go was when... come to think of it. Every time we talked, it always seemed to be around dusk. Time always passed by really slowly.
Well, time always seems to pass slower when you're relaxed, right? What's wrong, Traveler? Hey, look at those the abyss. Uh-oh, we've been
A bitter pill to swallow.
Absorption test. Animal test 6308.
Mind the side effects.
Thank you so much. I wasn't expecting...
It was no trouble.
They seem
Well, we should head back and check out the situation in Vimar. Wait a second. The person... It's Dane's lab!
Ah, it's you two.
Oh, a friend of yours? Well, I'll leave you all to it then.
Yep, see you later! Why do you always have to pop up out of nowhere like that? Is it your life's mission to...
It's hardly personal, or intentional for that matter. As long as you and I are both in pursuit of the Abyss Order...
Ah, so you're here to investigate the...
Naturally. Hold on. Are you not here? The Abyss Order...
So you think the...
As things stand...
Still...
The best way to protect them is by figuring out what the... And you shall have... Don't worry. Ah. So that was someone who seems to only exist in people's memories. It appears all we have by way of clues is...
Right!
Traveler, let me ask you this. Do you believe your sibling to have betrayed you? I sense hesitation in your words. After all, you still haven't figured out there's still hope for the sinner you wish to know about. His situation is different. He and his fellow sinners have... His name is Vedderfolnir, the Visionary. I'm loath to admit it, but he is all...
Your... brother?
There were 5 of them. The wise, Roptatir. The visionary, Vedderfolnir. No matter how eroded my memory may become, I will never forget their name.
Wait, some of those names sound really familiar. Rhindaughter is the one who created Albedo. Sertologi is Skirk's map, and the one we just learned about, Dane's brother, Vedderfolnir. If he was the voice of the sinner, then the one who inspired Clotar to...
They were once people of great esteem in Canria. Though 6 of us, together. Yet, deep within, the 5 of them craved something, so they became sinners, but also transcendent beings. And when the cataclysm occurred, not one of them stood up in defense of their nation. Not indeed. If they are not stopped, the day is sure to come when... Of course.
So, Dane, what...
I've continued to by retrieving the eye of the first field tiller. We were able to stop part of their plan from coming to fruition.
Oh, Paimon remembers! Weren't they going to use it to corrupt Osile and make a goddard?
Indeed. However, it's obvious that was just some sort of tech. The eye was integral to their plan. Yet somehow, despite failing to obtain it, there are many signs pointing...
Then, what What should we do?
Our most pressing concern, based on the intel I've gathered...
The ley lines?
Traveler, my recent investigation has shown that Abyss Order activity in a particular...
Wait, then our commission here in Vamara Village.
It's certainly possible.
Well, if we're teaming up with Dane again, we're gonna need all the energy we can get. Let's try invest... Oh, so tired. Well, let's go find Dane. Look after, we'll see. Dane? Hello, Dane? Did something happen?
The missing person...
Oh, young guy?
There appear to be certain memories in my mind. Memories...
Maybe...
No, it wasn't a dream. And I'm certain I've never met this person before. I remember handing him the eye of the first
What? Okay, so this missing person definitely has something to do with the...
Indeed. And it appears he possesses the Abyss...
Wait then. All the memories the villagers have of it, but why would he do something like...
Whatever the Abyss Order is planning,
What's sort of true?
that their goal is still to obtain the... I am the only person who knows its location. Perhaps your concerns are not entirely unfounded. I don't believe... However, considering their single-minded pursuit of the eye, I would see it come with me.
Oh, so you're going to take...
Of course.
So you hid it way out here? Not well. Let's go check to see if it's safe.
Traveler, wait. We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
Hey, wait up! Absorption test. Animal testing.
Mind the side effects.
Absorption test.
Here's backup!
It appears the mechanisms here have changed over time. You can access the upper floor through the side door. Perhaps you should try reactivating the mechanism over there.
Enhanced animal model. The doctor will see.
Make sure all the runes are pointing in the direction indicated by the light. That should unlock the mechanism. Ah, the door is open. Let's go. Our destination is just up ahead.
Looks like we can't go any further.
Be on your guard.
It's the Abyss Order! They're here!
A bitter pill to swallow.
Animal test 60.
Supporting fire! Remember, health comes first.
The doctor will see. Stand clear. Time to shine.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Animal test 60 away. Animal hyperspace.
Mind the side effects.
Don't get too close!
Yeah.
The doctor.
Here's backup. Taking the turn for the better.
Let the world collide.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Stand clear. Strike a pose.
Just as I suspected. The false memories were at... Now that they're in the vicinity, we should have it...
Dane? What's wrong?
Can you feel that?
Wow, you must be really sensitive to that sort of thing.
You too. Do as I say. Use that mechanism. The Abyss Order is putting something in motion. If you return to Vimara Village, I suspect... Just think of it as a way to divide and... I knew going along with your trap would be the only way to meet with you face to face.
You risked your safety and that of the Eye? That's quite the gamble, Dainsleif. But I believe that I am the one walking in...
So you came here all on your own?
When the Twilight Sword is prepared for battle, any army I could send would only be marching to their doom. Better that I know you must have a lot to say, but if it's a conversation you want, you'll have to defeat me first.
The Abyss Order's on the move. The ley lines are all out of whack. We better hurry back to Vimar. Hey, look at those village. Weren't they acting super agitated just a little while ago?
In the new world, at last, such was the...
Did you hear that? What was that sound? It sounded so gentle. Oh, this is weird. Looks like the same thing is happening over...
You see, we've reclaimed... Release you.
Over there. It looks like they're sleepy.
In the end, sleep well when you awake.
It almost sounds like a poem or... Well, now that the hill... Let's put this situation to the side for now. Dane said this might be our chance.
The Abyss Order? Thank you for your concern.
Well, that's good. Oh, also, you didn't happen to come across it... Huh? You know, that's kind of the whole reason...
Ah, I do apologize. You two... At least right now, I can't...
But how is that? Something's definitely not right. We just talked to Grandpa. What do you think, Traveler? Could everyone's memories of the missing villager have been... You're right.
Someone's gone.
Just as expected. That guy you said a bunch of nice things about, he's around 20 years old, and you said he...
Oh, I know who...
Really?
There aren't many young people who've earned that kind of praise from me. Then there's only one person who fits the bill. No doubt about it. But yeah, I just saw him leave the village. There was someone...
Strange. Bayram seems to remember him. And apparently he... Do you think maybe it's not that there's something wrong with the...
If this person only exists in people's memory...
Right! Paimon totally forgot about the ley line disturbances. We're in... Just like how you entered your siblings. That would also explain why we seem to be at a time before he went missing. It's a memory after... Right. If he's... But didn't Bayron just say that he saw... Who knows how long this ley line disturbance is gonna last? Good idea! That'll... We pretty much figured out that the missing villager has the ability to... Right! That, like, does it maybe...
If time was allowed to pass within the false memories, there's a higher chance...
No The implanted memories are basically taking place outside. If the memories included, like, there could be... Oh, that's why he makes sure the memories take place at a specific moment in time, rather...
Dainsleif had memories implanted. No. Dainsleif had the color of the sky.
Oh, right! That...
Come to think of it, every time we talk, time always passed by really slowly. Even when it felt...
Yep, that has to be it! This is definitely a... Yeah, that's...
A bitter pill to swallow.
So, you see, Granny Jahiet was a mercenary when she was younger. She just talks like, oh, there I go again. Always talking about my own things. It's okay if you don't.
Oh, I think you're an you'll meet many amazing people and live a very happy life. You won't miss someone like me.
Huh? Are those your friends over there?
Oh, right! This version...
Friends? I guess you could say that. It must have taken them a lot of effort. So, I should...
Another time, huh? Yeah, okay.
It's nice to see you, Traveler. I believe this is the first time we've met. Born into You're... Kari Bear Alberich. Oh. You know me? Oh, I see. It was the memory. This is Atosa's but I suppose I'll just leave her a message instead. I suppose you could call it the realm of my consciousness. I'm someone who no longer... it's nothing. I still have enough... extreme sorrow and pain. Hope and regret. Father told me that once I possessed all the... But despite his intentions for me, in truth, I died the moment the person you see before you now is nothing but a As for your question, the Loom of Fate is a device capable in its primitive form. It can only be used to create, once fully completed, the moment it gains the power to weave ley lines, it loses the lower level ability to influence memories, but it also becomes a tool that can change the entire world. Yes, I have the ability to control the Loom in its semi-completed form. I suppose you can think of it as a form of compensation. After all, its existence cost me my life. that. I was wrong to implant those memories. I just wanted them to feel like as if... Why would I do something? But I had to know what it would be like if I had my own life. Chief Ahmadiyya, Baram, Granny Jahiyat, Atosa. What would it be like if I could live alongside them? No cataclysm, I was curious, so even if that meant piecing together the version of myself that could have been, I know it sounds, after all, any chance at living was stripped. Even the form you see before you was... I know. But there's nothing I can do. If I could exist in the real world, I would return without a second thought and surprise them with the... I know. Captain Dainsleif. Twilight Sword, you mean? Exactly. As someone who could only exist in people's memories, the Loom of Fate has already been completed. No need to worry about Captain Dainsleif. He's absolutely fine. The only reason he lost... Captain Dainsleif has had the eye inside his body. His plan was to lure the Abyss Order to a false location. Capitalize it. He would then hand the eye to you, and tell you to take it away from that look. That way, Captain Dainsleif could accomplish his own goal and ensure the safety of the eye all at once. That's right. Because in his mind... Before you two entered that false location...
Traveler, wait. We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
That was when I implanted the memory of him given the tense situation at that time, Captain Dainsleif failed. I'm sorry, Traveler, but I needed the Loom of Fate to be complete. I promise I'm not trying to conceal anything from you, but Tevat's ley line system is deeply entrenched in the planet. In the face of everything they could be planning, I fear I'm too... In any case, I had my... You remember my father, don't you? Clotar Alberic, after he used the power of the Abyss to restore consciousness to my hilichurl form. To comfort me, my father told me a story. That story managed to dispel my fears. My goal was simple. To use the Loom of Fate in it to implant a specific memory into the minds of the hilichurls. In that memory, I would tell them a story. I can't change the world. Not all that's left of my... But now...
Looks like I was too late to see Kari Bear one last time. Karibear's consciousness is gone, and this space will soon disappear along with it. Neither of us belongs here. That's why we're not tangible. Were that not the case, I'd love to hug you too. Well, how about a conversation? The chance to just stop and talk like this that battle earlier was tough. The one against Dane. I didn't expect that after everything, he would still hesitate. Were it not for that, perhaps I'd still be no match for the Twilight, the loom of fate, before the heavenly principles awaken. Yes, for 500 years now, ever since not long ago, you witnessed such a flagrant disregard for the rules. And still, Celestia took no action. I suppose. However, the heavenly principles will awaken. You could say, just look at Karibear. He was so pure and single-minded. The space we now find ourselves is a perfect representation of who he was. Even as a hilly churl, seeing the terrible sight within the mirror wasn't enough to... He brought comfort to the people of this world. So ask yourself this. Of course, that's only one example. Ether?
You're the only one in this world who... There's so much I wanted to ask you, but for some reason, I'm not interested. There's just one thing I have to ask. Why? Why can't we continue our journey together?
At the end of my journey, I arrived at a place known as the Sea of Flowers at the end. Do you remember? You told me you wanted to find a place in the universe where to have a place like that. Well, would you think of that as a coincidence?
You mean...
I miss you too, Ether. But as this war continues to rage, and as I don't even know how to face myself sometimes, let alone my own brother. This space has lost its tether. I doubt it'll be able to exist much longer. In fact, aside from our inability to physically interact with each other, there's something else you should know about this space. Everything in this space will be wiped from existence, including all memory of our reunion.
You're only telling me...
So sleepy. Oh, Paimon woke up a little earlier than you, so Paimon will fill you in. The villagers said, oh, and Dane came by just now? He didn't say anything, though. Just made sure that you were alright and left. kinda seemed like he had a lot on his mind, but let's think for a second. He was the missing villager that we've been trying to find, right? And after that, Paimon does... Wait. Well, what happened after that?
Ah, there you are. Sleep.
Hey, Ron? You sure seem happy. Did something good happen?
Something good? Huh. It's just that, well, the village organized another search party, so there we were, searching away. According to him, one day around dusk, he was passing by this one tree. There he was, sleeping under that tree all by himself. His parents came a little later to wake him up, and they all left together. And after that, well, we all started to feel like that really is what happened. Kind of strange. Oh, and we also remembered his name, Curry Bear. Now, that's not a name you hear every day. Would have been helpful if we remembered it sooner. Well, I hope he's happy wherever he is.
Seems like everyone thinks Curry Bear left the village. That's probably for the best. At least they have some sort of explanation now. Paimon didn't see...
Oh, it's you two. I was part of the search party, so I just can't believe I forgot something so important. It's funny, but I have this... I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm just happy I got to meet him. Okay, I'll admit, I was dumb. Otherwise, why would he just leave like that without saying goodbye? You don't need to come. It's just like Curry Bear said. And you know, if he has a heart, maybe he'll... Anyway, thanks for...
Well, that should be it. Oh, right. A pic? You
First, a bitter pelt.
Strike a pose!
Got you covered!
What a pleasant surprise. Truly. Ta-da! No! Oh, fine. The doctor will see you. Shower your flame!
Fire it up!
Stand clear. Absorption test.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Animal test 60.
Seems like an emergency.
The doctor. Animal hyperspace simulation. Stand clear. Time to shine. Strike close.
Supporting fire!
Mind the side effects.
for this?
Chung Chung, behave.
Check this out!
Mind the side effects.
Strike a pose! Stay clear! Animal tech!
A bitter pill to swallow. Health comes first. Mind the side effects.
I got you covered!
Absorb your head. Animal test 6308. Just sharpen my spear. The doctor will see you.
When on the road, one should take ample time to pause and appreciate the wondrous scenery along the way.
You're about to collapse, aren't you?
Mind the side effects.
The doctor will see you.
A bitter purpose.
turn for the better.
Stand clear. Exhaustion test. Enhanced animal model 75. Animal Come on, let's go. There's a fortune to be made.
It'd be right there. Bags packed and ready to roll.
Time for a house call.
Want me to come along?
Gonna be epic.
Everything's ready. Let's go.
Mind the side effects.
One with nature.
Excuse me?
Wind strike.
Mind the side.
Way ahead!
Ah, this is a nice surprise.
Bitter pill to swallow. Seems like an emergency.
Excuse me?
Clouds high. The birds come.
Way ahead!
Wind strike.
A bitter pill to swallow. Taking the turn for the best.
Wind strike.